when you go to restart your computer, you get a boot 0 error. What that means is there's an issue with the formatting of your hard drive. And so what you have to do is plug your iBoot disk back in, go to your BIOS and make sure that you're booting from your DVD drive first or your CD drive first. Restart the computer back into iBoot. Choose the Snow Leopard option so you get back to the area where we had previously done the multi-beast installation. So to fix this issue, what we need to do is obtain these two download packages, the unpackaged file and the latest version of Chimera. You're going to drop them onto your desk or copy them onto your desktop and unpackage those. All right. Once we've unpackaged them, you run this unpackaged file, and that's going to open up this little window where you can click for the details. Right now it'll be blank, but we just take that icon from the Chimera and it's going to extract the package onto your desktop. So we should now see on the desktop a folder titled Chimera, and in this case 1.11.1. You're going to open the user folder and then go into the standalone directory and then finally the i386 directory. From here you'll see these 4 items. And what we need to do is copy the boot1h file onto a USB drive. So I'm going to copy it onto this iBoot partition of my USB drive. So there it is. Alright, now what I need to do is restart the computer, but this time I'm going to boot from the Snow Leopard DVD. So that means going in, starting with iBoot, clicking F5 after I've loaded the installation disk, and then get to that point of where it starts up the installer. Alright, so once you've reached this install page again, we want to visit the disk utility area again. So remember that's under utilities and then disk utility. We're not going to go through that whole installation process all over again. We just have to make a couple adjustments to the hard drive. Okay, so once you're here, you select the drive and click unmount. Alright, so once that's done, you can close disk utility, and from the utilities menu, open the terminal. Okay, once you've opened up your terminal, type in disk util as one word, DISKUTIL, and then list. So the important thing you want to do here is find the disk that you had installed the Snow Leopard on. So in this case, here it is, and then memorize. Probably it's best to jot it down somewhere else, but you need to know this identifier. Alright, so now that I've taken a note for the identifier of that disk, I'm going to plug back in that USB drive that has the file that we previously copied over from the Chimera. You can type cd/volumes/ and then in this case I put it in the iBoot folder. So that calls up the directory. Once the terminal knows where to look, you're going to type this command, which is dd if equals boot 1h. So that's the name of that file. Of OF equals /dev /identifier. Alright, and so in our case the identifier is disk 0S2. Okay, and now you hit enter. So that's going to run that command, and now we can reboot. Alright, so now on the reboot we have this new looking icon and the Snow Leopard drive is available, so we just hit enter and see if everything is working.